fed off of Hurley. Same type of thing. Winston short off the glass. Cleared by Reed. Waters. Nice. Then he goes inside for the dunk. Well, he's just got to keep him in the game. Because you're a senior, you have the confidence to take it even if you're struggling. Look at this kid.
First NCAA tournament win for the Tigers since 2009.
Both of these teams put up double figures.
Oh, quick hitter. Reed gets 28-15. LSU.
Yeah, I just don't think Maryland's playing with an intensity going towards the basket.
LSU is.
Yeah.
Emmett.
You're pretending he's possibly going to block your shot. It makes it more difficult for your decision on the fly.
He's been a good scorer and a good facilitator for Maryland.
Boy.
Inside, Reed.
Near mistake by Maryland.
Trying to go high-low. Wiggins pull-up jump. In and out. It looked good coming off the fingertips.
Confident, too.
Waters. Drives, lobs. Catch. And put down by Big B.
Half minutes, though, for Maryland in the second half. Let's see if LSU can figure this out.
Reed turns in, lays it up and in, +1. And the rebound controlled by the lengthy Marlon Taylor for LSU.
I think it's so important that Yale gets an early bucket. Don't get this thing out of control early. We see LSU go up something like 8 or 10-0. Find some confidence at the offense.
Yale is 0 of 3 from the field. Reed can stroke it. It's a 3.
Yeah, surprising it's from the standpoint of the patience. You notice how he pump faked a couple of times. He knew the big guy was back there waiting for him and just kind of stayed and waited to get one to go down.
Most outstanding player of the Ivy League tournament. Big finish. Marlon Taylor.
First 3 minutes really tilted in the favor of LSU, and now all of a sudden you look at it, it's a 2-point game. So you have to credit Yale for hanging in there and playing smart and just being aggressive at certain times.
11-4 run up top, catch and delivery. Big B Williams.
Right, he just floated it and knew who his receiver was on that play.
And a steal by Waters. It's a race to the rim. Waters shovels. Oh, man! Major rock attack. Back. Shooting practice, Reynolds. Side rim on a 3. Quick leak out. Mays with contact. And nice help defensively by Yale. Kick it. Mays lets it fly. It's a 3.
See, that's where Waters, good catch in traffic. Whoa.
Reed missed it on the fadeaway. Snatched by Big B Williams.
Is he having a real good 15 minutes of basketball for LSU?
Second chance opportunity for the Tigers.
3 offensive rebounds for him. Uh-oh.
Look out! Big B Williams. The Olds is back in. LSU has gone 2.5 minutes without a point.
Swain just has to keep Waters away from the middle of the floor.
They run a set out front. Waters.
And here's the switch. Small against big, which favors LSU against Atkinson.
Swain looking for help. They switch out of it, but the open lane leaves Williams free.
Mentality, you love that out of a true freshman. Tournaments can do that to individuals, and we'll see if that continues for Johnson today. The height advantage is obvious for LSU. They like to get the ball in the glass and then go after it.
Well, they're a glass and paint team, LSU. Dominant in both areas.
Nas Reed, and he is guarded by Deontay Johnson, so that's a matchup to watch early. Marcus Taylor buries the 3, and LSU back up.
Allen will test your transition defense in terms of how high up are you going to pick me up. And if you get a step low, Kayvon Allen and Hudson, they will bury you.
Big picture for LSU. How do you respond when you get into an environment like this by going inside one way? Good pass into the corner. Hudson's no good. Here's Mays. Marlon Taylor is a high riser. Waters to Williams, their 4th dunk early. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, and 4 all still alive. 7 and 9 Eastern time tonight, ESPN. The SEC tournament. Tonight's games will be on the SEC network, so be sure to join them. Tremont Waters alley-oop. Tough shot, but Big B Williams gets it to go.
I would ask Nas Reed this if I'm Tony Benford. Is your foot healthy enough to go post up in the paint and they'll throw you the ball? If he says yes, then say, then that's where I want your big tail to be for the rest of this ball game. It's a small Florida team that cannot handle him on the box.
There he goes. Oh, my!
Kind of like that. You can get him there. Oh, I'm telling you, the dunk by Johnson changed the game. It was 46-36. He punches, it goes 46-38, and now back-to-back baskets. It's a 4-point game.
Well, they missed another.
We're going to find out.
Shooting a three, or you're going quick two?
I go quick two with Tremont Waters and their ability to get on the offensive glass. We'll know it's going to sprint out ball screen, extend the game. Naz Reid's going to pop and shoot.
Naz Reid does it again. Oh, what a game.
I think the point you brought up earlier really sums it up. Today's shoot-around, they felt as energetic, as positive as before the conference tournament that begins Wednesday of next week. Aaron Nesmith caught the net. Not the way you want to catch the net. Here come the Tigers.
This is as big of a mismatch as you'll see all season long.
Waters, Wetzel trying to keep ground. Williams with the flush.
Only scored over 60 points one time in the last 7 games.
It was Bryce Drew, who recruited the highest rated player in program history, being Garland. There's Marshall Green.
It was last night, you know, it's their routine. They stay in a hotel the night before home games. And he said in the hotel banquet hall, we had film like we normally do. And for senior night coming up with Bigby Williams.
Most competitive this season.
We're starting to get in the softball mix. Expect to hear the voice of Kevin Fitzgerald a little bit.
I'd love for you to join us.
You ditched me one Saturday for some softball. I didn't like that.
I was hoping.
I was their only option, so I had the entire senior night to myself. We beat eventual national champion, the Florida Gators, Dickie V.
Oh, Marlon Taylor.
Florida. So I know the SEC office can't cheer for anybody, but man, Mike Anderson, Razorbacks, take it easy. He's done a really good job with a young new team.
Destined to wind up in LSU's possession. And Tigers are now 6.5 minutes roughly away from its first outright SEC title.
You got to breathe. Like, how do you get them to play, to exist, and to succeed? I don't know. I mean, especially for our team this year, we're so young. There's so many firsts, you know, opening this season.
For anybody they play in the NCAA tournament. But I think the MVP, the one guy they cannot win without is Kavell Bigby Williams.
Really?
I think he brings them such a presence inside.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
That's your guy. Marlon. 2 turnovers for Waters, 2 for Mays, 2 for Bigby Williams, who's back in the game.
Good split. Good
Great
lob.
split, alley-oop, tough catch, and a bucket. Wow. Great body about it. That's a big one, and
Big
one they're going to need from Noah Locke tonight. Pulls him within 5. Points in the paint in the first game. LSU 38, Florida 34. Williams just hangs in the air and kisses it off to go. Now maybe the second half.
Back to Mike White's point. Play off 2 feet. Play off 2 feet allows you to pivot through that double. Good strong move by Jalen Hudson. Back-to-back strong takes. You see right there, Noah Locke doubled Naz Reid off the catch. Get it out of his hands. Good ball movement there by LSU.
Smart after 3. They break the press. Locke looked like he slipped his sneakers, and that may have contributed to him missing the shot. They got a chance to tie it as Waters drives the lane and kicks. And we're tied. Javonte Smart
this afternoon are battling for a #1 seed. Tremont Waters finds the
Tommy Daniel Giddens didn't hold his seal, man. He had a seal for Jones to drive and get a layup, and he gave up on the seal.
Waters from deep decides to drive. Nice dish. And the reverse goes.
They're not even in the conversation as an NCAA team without Lewis reclassifying as a point guard right now.
He's so young. He was born the same year Lizzie McGuire premiered, and a week after Duke won the national title with Jay Williams. Norris with the ball fake. Gives it up. Turn it over. Tremont Waters' steal. The lob. Wow.
That's LSU.
Obviously, there's going to be a miss here and there.
And replay, while it's designed to really help everybody, including the officials, I mean, you're looking at a match.
Naz Reid, being a typical big, is running to the paint to look for somebody. His man happened to be Kevon Allen outside. He was late. Kevon Allen gets his first bucket of the game.
Kevon Allen just prevented a slam dunk from Bigby Williams with good hands. Waters splits traffic, finds Mays. He knocks down a three. Great new, and the crowd knows it.
Again, I don't mind the quality of shot. Penetrate the pitch to your leading scorer. Another empty trip's going to lead to a dunk. It's like my knees hurt. So what do you do when you're Isaiah Stokes? He obviously is a little impaired with some knee issues. Take space.
To attack the rim. You know, they can beat you in so many different ways. I'm surprised they didn't get anything good out of that transition offense. When Tremont Waters is on a fast break, they had numbers, and they didn't come up with a bucket. That's very rare.
Reed kept his pivot foot. Crowd wanted to walk, and instead it's going to be a jumper.
That's right here. Hard cuts. Don't have to dribble. Hard cuts.
Waters on a steal. Look at that presence of mind, and there's Mays on the finish. Did you see that?
Left hand. You know, mostly guys have played against right-handed players their whole lives, so in the post it's different. So there is a lot of advantages. How to take that as a coach and take advantage of it is. Oh, that's how you take advantage of it. Second time, a little sweeter.
1-point game. Fans to their feet here at Stegman.
And this has changed. Again, the first 5 minutes, second half, Christian Harrison defensively on Tremont Waters was excellent.
Waters down low. Bigby Williams, another dive. I think my guy got the worst of that one. And again, Claxton now has 4, so he has to go to the bench. See how Georgia responds here. Waters on a blow by, leaves it off for Bigby Williams.
Quick substitution. Emmanuel quickly into the game. He's the guard for Kentucky now. Spotting Waters. Hagans gets a rest. Waters the kick. Taylor 3. And that one friendly roll here.
Those people are assuming mentally that they think Tennessee's getting beat here. And I'll tell you one thing. Kentucky better have their A game because they're going to beat a very mentally tough Tennessee team here on Saturday night. Yeah. I'll be down at Duke's Saturday for the Duke Blue Devils against North Carolina State.
Oh, alley-oop, and that guy can fly.
Oh, nice two-man game.
Tough shot, P.J. Washington, and he can't get it to go. And here comes Mays again.
As you said, he had that big game, their last game.
20 in his last game, and a lot of folks with the program said, look, that guy just had a physics test and an anatomy exam on Thursday and Friday. Freed up his mind on Saturday.
Walk. I don't know. Those were Euro steps they had. Nice change of direction.
Bigby Williams uses his left. That's a good pass.
Made him take a tough shot. Here's where you expect Waters to step his game up big time. This is where great players make plays. The great players make reputations.
Waters kicks. Reed 3. Got it!
Wow! What a
Dowdy had it knocked loose by Waters. Here's Bryce Brown right back to Dowdy in the corner. And the teams are a combined 1 for 11 to start the game. And there's a breakout and a lay-in. And at Chattanooga. Reed, mismatch.
Mismatch on the...
McLemore will try again, and why not? 2 for 4. Mays right back to Waters.
Well, you have to stay on Tremont Waters' right shoulder because he is fantastic driving that ball to his right. Now, he's really good going left, but he is a monster going that direction. What a pass.
Nice work with the ball and the drop-off to Bigby.
Confidence and their speed. We talked about it last Saturday. Their speed on film is tremendous. Their speed in person is elite at all 5 spots.
an LSU team that has gotten off to slow starts before and have made impressive comebacks as they score inside speed and scores.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. You know, a lot of teams, when they say we're going to Westbrook a ball screen right now defensively, they say that because of Westbrook's ability to get over the top of any ball screen and get back in front of the ball. Unbelievable athlete.
11-3 run to try and work their way back into this thing. Quiet so far for both Tremont Waters and Bryce Brown, two of the top scorers in the league coming into the day. Mays.
I like what Auburn schematically is trying to do to Waters. Force him to his left. I'm not saying he can't go left, but he's dynamic going right, and this guy's dynamic posting up on the paint. Think about that. We never say that about Virginia. You don't get the ball in the paint against Virginia's pack line, but boy, that's what Duke. One free throwing the ball.
The first warning came after he was out of the coach's box down on the baseline. It was at the other end of the sideline that he was working.
Somebody's got to keep his coach back. Yeah, now that's on Bruce's staff to get a get-back coach on that Auburn bench.
Borrowing somebody from the football team. Deep three ball from Days.
Figures with under 6 to go. And that frenetic pressure of Auburn, always something you're going to have to be dealing with.
Waters defended by Brown.
Let's see how Waters gives it up and then really moves well like a 2-guard to get the ball back in his hands.
And he delivers to...
Nothing free. Both teams playing hard, trying to be athletic. You cannot dribble around this guy.
Fourth steal of the game.
Incredible. Another good pass. A little easier finish by the... Not Stan Ravi as a watcher. Eric Holman has been very, very active on both ends and is being rewarded for that activity.
6 points. And a 10-point lead. LSU finding themselves in that position they often find themselves in, which is trailing by double digits.
Look easy. The kid had a great game on Saturday in the road win. He has continued that today by being super aggressive.
8 times he scored 20 or more this season. Williams, good pass, and he lays it in.
Great catch, too. Did you see that?
Hot shooting in the second half have gone a little cold here in overtime.
Another high ball screen right out of transition. Great decision.
Waters picks up the assist.
We call that the... So you know Mississippi State's going to have plenty of time. They've got to do a good job on a miss of securing their glass. An offensive rebound would really put you in harm's way. We know what's going to happen. Naz Reid's going to sprint up the ball screen. Here it comes, and I bet he slips it out.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
Take a hard shot.
Reid will launch a 3.
Hard shot.
Oh, it goes over the front rim and in.
Embry Simpson. A great start for the freshman. He's into double figures with 11. Arkansas creative on the offensive end today. They're fighting maybe the best atmosphere inside the Pete Maravich Center all year. What a pass! Count the basket! Good ball movement, and Harris hits another.
The role players for Arkansas are stepping up so big. Harris, not known for his shooting, has made 2 mid-range shots now.
Arkansas, you saw, shooting 62% from the field. This is Javonte Smart. Follows the miss, but it's Waters who now lead feeds for Mays.
Joe, he gets sucked in. He forgets that he's got a shooter in the corner. You can't gamble when you have a deadly shooter like Joe.
Mays with the answer.
Nice pass. Find your open man.
Arkansas not fazed by it. And Naz Reid, good sleight of hand. Waters almost crossed himself up. Reed scores. 12
and done when your point guard's on the bench fouled out.
That's Jalen Harris. He's gone. Isaiah Joe just missed. Embry Simpson got a hand on that. Smart. How did he score that? LSU.
Josh Nebo went up to get that one, and now with 2 minutes to go, 3-point game. 5-point game.
And Jordan, guys, is continuing to be the leader of this team. We talked about how Jeremiah Tillman has to be established early. Oh my God. Elevate a man. They'll be able to finish. And I like this. You see Suggs with that length on Waters. Anything to try to slow down Tremont Waters in length. Speed helps.
Contact, no call, and a
but I don't blame you. Both of you guys got supreme muscles.
yes, thank you for that. Meanwhile, LSU in transition, and there's 10. Williams left alone on a three. Misses everything. Beautiful save. Marlon Taylor using that 42.5-inch vertical, and then Taylor on the other end on the finish. Geist on a runner. Tapped around. Geist fighting for it, and Waters comes away with it. Waters to Smart on a three. Got it. Javon
Lane got a good shot, but that's what Suggs has to do.
LSU just 2 for 11 from distance in that first half. They did not shoot the ball particularly well, 35% overall. What do you look to see from LSU differently on offense?
Well, I think they've gotten shots. They've got in the lane. They've gotten good looks. Naz Reid, again, earn any little turn. It's up to the guy you're handing it to use you.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
There you go.
What is a gander anyway?
I'm not sure.
Is it poked away? Waters for three. Missed it. Rebound LSU. Back to Waters. To Mays. A three. Got it. It's a feat in Columbia. Smart feeling it again. Another offensive rebound for Williams. 2 minutes remaining in overtime. Not again. Yes, again. Smart.
LSU in the midst of a 12-0 run. Obede's rejected. Here comes Waters. Inside for the dunk.
A lot of people coming up empty at the free throw line.
Days on the offensive glass, and LSU back to work. Just 4 of 9 from the line after that sensational performance against the Gamecocks this weekend. 32 of 35. And the free throw percentage perhaps coming back down to earth. Waters thought about it. Outside to Mays, who just checked back in, and it's all net from downtown. Yes. Third three-pointer this first half for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, Claxton's saying, okay, you're going to dare me to shoot that. I'm going to keep shooting it and keep making it.
He's got the dogs hanging around. Skip pass, Mays, a heat check. White hot leading Georgia. I'm going to go back to what Dari Noka just told us. Vanderbilt by 3 over #1 Tennessee over on ESPN2. Are you kidding me?
That #1 target on your back. It's hard to deal with.
Back to live action. Waters. Bigby Williams inside and a chance for 3.
Rising and rising and rising as this season has gone along.
And if you try to switch out on him on this ball screen, you got Naz Reid who can pop and shoot the 3.
Mismatch and in the dish. Cavell Bigby Williams.
It's been impressive in his freshman year. He's been tasked with essentially running Frank Martin's offense.
There are some good-looking freshmen on the court and will be for the rest of this game.
So the Tigers had some flashy baskets. South Carolina has it tied back up again. Waters to Bigby Williams. Ray Campbell in the corner and needed that. South Carolina still down half a dozen early on. Campbell guards Waters.
Emmett Williams, he set the pick and he rolled nicely. Waters good.
Starting lineup, out of the starting lineup. It's taken a while for them to get their chemistry, but they now have an 8-man rotation that is set and it is solid.
Days for 3. Freshman, a 5-star recruit and McDonald's All-American. Oh, Cavell Bigby Williams. How a change can spark something?
I do, and I think one thing that they're just going to have to be cautious of, where I like the pace of their season so far. They've been able to kind of fly under the radar because
Marlon Taylor.
That's not under the.
Williams comes out to set the screen. Bounce pass, baseline, and the throwdown from him. Smart back to Tremont Waters. LSU trying to space this floor to set up Taylor for 3. Got it.
Right, yeah, the whistle was quick. I would understand Will Wade's complaint there.
Alley-oop, oh my goodness. Now with 10.
But that all started with Olenichik's ball screen. He does a great job of being in the way. And I mean that in a good way. I mean, this guy.
Georgia on Sunday. See if they can't get it back together. Corner 3. Mays out of the corner. Tough shot. Kermit Davis telling his guys, you got to work on the defensive end. You have to work.
They're going to play some zone here. Last time they were in zone, they gave up a couple big plays, including a Marlon Taylor lob.
Taylor reverse layup, got it to go.
More times than not, coming away with buckets.
Oh, Waters almost had a steal. Maybe he does.
Wow.
He does. Up ahead to Reed in the open floor. 9 minutes to play. Waters kicks it back out. And a foul, and count it!
The preseason first-team player for a couple of games, and he has responded terrifically.
An 11-3 start for LSU. It's the best in 4 years for the Tigers. They're trying to pick up a road win, which is difficult to do here in Fayetteville. Tigers, of course, in the purple. Arkansas in the white. Skylar Mays in the corner. Probing into the paint. And back up to Tremont Waters. You just called him the captain of this offense. He finds Naz Reid. He sends it in. Waters for 3. His first connect.
Unbelievable. 5'10" over a 6'11" guy. But Arkansas is going to switch. They switch 1 through 5. So you'll see Gafford guarding the little man Waters.
A touchdown pass to Reid.
Have to be a threat. As we call it back, on the playgrounds and pickup, if you're self-check, meaning I can leave you open, you're going to check yourself, it's going to make life.
2.
I love it. You don't bring the double team, you're disrespecting me, I'm going at you. He's playing sensational right now, and the body control and strength of how he's attacking the rim.
Gafford took 4 shots on Wednesday, scored just 7 points. Today he has 12. Simpson responds.
Watch Marlon Taylor. Watch your head.
There he goes. There's a junior college transfer.
Gafford, because he had several close looks last game, but they hammered him at the rim and made it earn it from the stripe, where Gafford has struggled below 60% from the free throw line.
4-point game in Fayetteville. They've got a good one in store for you. Just watch Waters' vision. To Mays, and he cans the throw.
16 points for the big man.
Arkansas needs to stop here before halftime. Waters now wants the screen from Days.
Yeah, look at Mays in the corner.
Lost it, got it back. Taylor hits the 3.
Waters to Reed. 2 triples today. Make it 3.
Pick and pop from Reed. They're bringing a third defender involved where Isaiah Joe will come over and help Reed, but that time wasn't there quick enough. On fire offensively. And this is where it's just going to come down to the players more than the plays. I mean, not a lot of movement for LSU, just getting the ball in the hands of your stars. And
another 3 for
who can stretch you. That's why LSU went for the shot fake, which allowed penetration. Alex Reese with a great decision, and Dante Hall has been off the charts good, Dave, in this 5-game winning streak.
3 straight double-doubles for Dante Hall.
You and I know, the Hall of Famer.
The Detroit Piston.
He was as good as there ever been at that one-handed scoop that you make look routine, and very few can do it. And field goal under 40 from 3, under 32. For him to come out and play the way that he has in the first half when his team really needed him, again, shows he's a quality player, and LSU has a number of those guys.
Bounce pass to Bigby Williams. Ingram.
2 passes and an air ball.
Not the recipe to get back in this one. Here's Waters back the other way. And now Reed is lying down the court.
A lot of control, pick the ball up. Alabama just was completely out of sorts offensively.
Bigby Williams. Good, but where do you go get points if you're Alabama? Because you need a bunch of points here. You're down 13, maybe a good start there, but who do you start feeding?
Well, they got to eliminate the turnovers. They're already sitting on 14. They're shooting 45%, which is not awful. Too many turnovers, and it's going to start on this end. LSU shooting 51% from the field. You can't come back if you don't string together some stops. And it all starts with Tremont Waters' penetration.
Yeah, I think there's the understatement of the night. You're wound a little tighter than I am.
I can feel a little tension in the air. Big possession here. The middle ball screen did a good job, and look who it is, Herb Jones. Man, is he good defensively. Great hands. Oh, wow.
Oh, the pass.
As well, you slide over. He has those long arms, but stays straight and vertical and forces an off shot that eventually just winds up out of bounds.
Javonte Smart, Tremont Waters, Marlon Taylor, Darius Days, and Emmett Williams on the floor for the Tigers. This is John Trey Harris. That's his 12th of the season. That's his first bucket tonight.
If they want to push it with you, you have to be able to get back on defense.
Nicely done from the baseline. Tyree White got there, flushed it. Go! And Hurdle's got 11.
Boy, if LSU has a chance, they've got some springs on the floor now. We've already seen Williams. Marlon Taylor can get up even higher and faster.
Nice lead pass down inside.
He just dribbled.
That's a baker's dozen in the turnover total.
And they average per game 11.
So 13 already.
They're already above that.
11 is very good.
Yes.
Shot clock and game clock are almost identical. Mays for 3, in and out, and back in. 50% from the floor. Furman at 6 for 20 now after that miss.
Well, you saw Matt Rafferty did all that work to try to back Bigby Williams in, and then when he did, I mentioned earlier how key that could be to not have him on the floor. He's averaging 13 a game. Big wraparound pass.
First bucket for Bigby Williams. Mays knocks it loose. Waters picks it up. 2-on-1 opportunity. Waters down to Mays for the two.
One of his 198 field goal attempts were three-pointers.
He's got 51 trays on the year now, 2 tonight. LSU really. That was rushed a bit by Jordan Lyons.
Yep, that was from 5 feet. He's more comfortable from 25.
Reed at the top, hands it off to Waters. Back to Reed. Nice pass over Rafferty.
Bigby Williams again. Didn't get the block shot, but his presence and his long reach forced Alex Hunter to alter that 30 from deep. Team shooting almost 37% on the season. Shooting 30 tonight. They just have not been able to find at long range.
Shot clock at 7. Mays fakes right, takes an unguarded 3.
Put together a recruiting class that included 2 5-star players, 2 4-star players. Finished number 3.
Oh my.
Sean, please. One.
Wow.
I mean, came out of nowhere and exploded. The change of pace is what's so key to that. He was patient and walked his man away from the basket and then exploded and cut hard to the rim. That's what gets lost because we watch the finish. But it's the fact that he changed pace.
Not sure how St. Mary's is within 7, but they are. They're still in this ball game. 3.5 to go. Williams and 1.
Here for Allen from Houston, redshirt freshman. Waters up top and down. Maybe this is the game where Fabian White starts to feel it again.
They're going
Missed most of the season.
Been the on ball for Waters right here.
How did he see Williams? Beg your pardon, Dave.
Game, and I was just absolutely infatuated with the way he played the game. Shot clock under 5 for Waters. Alley-oop pass, why not?
Oklahoma State's 29. He used all the clock, and he's able to make the shot as the buzzer sounds. Good pass from Waters, really good, and good hands and good kick.
This is a resume game for both these teams. Oklahoma State knows it all too well what it can do to you. This LSU team, they're trying to make it to the tournament. They didn't make it last year. These are important, critical games early in the season.
When is the coach wrong? Seriously.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I can tell you, never. LSU started 0 for 11, and they have since gotten hot 12 to 17. splitting the D, lobbing it up, and Cavell Bigby Williams picks up. Weathers, wow. There was a whole bunch of contact and bodies flying everywhere. Weathers limps back into the play defensively. I think he's trying to get his shoe back on. And he had a watch as Bigby Williams.
From the mental standpoint, too, the first thing I asked Jay when I saw him on Wednesday was, how are you guys doing morale-wise? He's like, well, the coaches and us, we saw that we knew we had some issues. These guys feel a little shell-shocked. You know, to lose to Michigan at home like that hurts, but then to lose to Furman. I mean, people are all around the country talking about that loss and what that means. Is Nova gone? What's the deal? So this to have them have the mental bounce back and to find a way to fight and get 3 wins here in 4 days, impressive.
Three-pointer in a corner from Scott.
On the other end, that's what you want to do. Very limited offensively.
Oh, we have some time. Let's bring Seth Greenberg in. Coach Greenberg from our studio. As that three goes. We were just talking about what happened in the last 10 seconds of practice, and he was unaware of it and a broken foot. They do expect him back within the next 2 weeks. And that's a leader. That's a guy that's going to really make an impact.
That's an impactful 10 seconds right there.
No
that
doubt.
happened. But
yes.
He is a great player, ultra efficient, 6'8", 6'9". That can, at times when they want to go quote unquote small, he can play the 5 and be a big time matchup problem. Can play score inside, and facilitate for his teammates, and also again more leadership and experience as we mentioned. So when they get him back, they're going to be even better.
Darius Days, 22 into the game, and a good bounce pass.
Closeout situation, shot fake, one dribble pull up, and fundamental hoops. David Nichols was doing his arms right there. He was sizing up Waters, and Waters went right by him.
By that bucket at the buzzer with 2.8 to go, they come out to score the first 5 in overtime.
Again, veteran team. They knew right away the zone was there. Haven't seen much of it, but knew how to overload at the side. Had 2 play 1, extra pass, triple.
This Florida State team played 3 overtime games last year. A lot of the same players, and they won all 3 of them. Skylar Mays needs it and gets it. Rattles in.
Corner 3. A grip and a rebound of Skylar Mays, a junior from Baton Rouge. He has really elevated his play this season. Waters probes the baseline, now steps back. Beautiful feed down low and a bank in for Emmett.
Ball pressure, but you're going to deny one pass away, but then everybody else is in really good help position, and they take away gaps very, very quickly.
Waters running the show on offense, behind the back pass and an easy path to the goal. UCF taking on South Florida at 4:15 Eastern. Then it's a Big 12 battle in Morgantown between number 6 Oklahoma and number 9 West Virginia at 8 Eastern. Of course, the Mountaineers last year winning the championship here at the Advocate Invitational, knocking off Missouri in a great comeback. Down low, that's beast mode. Emmett
by Earl Grant. He has Brantley going in and out, kind of bringing the bigs of LSU out on the perimeter, trying to force the bigs to guard at the three-point line.
8 points for Brantley to lead the way. Mays on a 3 has the response. Yeah, I mean, he was just smothered. That's a tough shot. Charleston's had a lot of those. It's Galloway on a settle. Beautiful pass. Down low, bucket, and the foul for Bigby. Charleston really struggling from downtown in this game. 3 of 17. And LSU makes him pay on the other 3 and knocked down that time by Zep Jasper.
Terrell Brantley playing a nice floor game, just had his head up, the skip pass and the extra pass, but then he's done it around the rim and in the lane, and that a little soft fade away from the wing.
Brantley leading all scorers with 17 points. Alley-oop. Brantley crossing over, fading, firing, left that one short.
Thought he had a lane all the way, and he pulled up. He got all the way to the rim.
LSU has led by as many as 17. Tigers up by 10 here, under 10 minutes to go. Waters, blind pass. Goodness gracious, he
with their core guys, but they've got a group of younger players that's given them some tremendous depth.
3 on the way, knocked down. Rims out, another miss from close range. Bodies get tangled up, and here comes Waters ahead of the pack. Sets up an open shooter. 3 ball, yes. Darrell
with a bucket.
This for three. Oh! Powell right there for the easy offensive rebound and misses a wide open layup.
Yeah, you're Powell. You just got to go dunk that. Just take it right up and dunk. I'm not sure he was at the point line. He was on the seat.
Christian's pass deflected and then saved. Back to May. 5:46 remains in an entertaining first half. Mays with a
that he's missed. Remember Powell last time, earlier in the half, he had one that was wide open for the layup. He was so wide open, he missed it, and that time missed a dunk.
Oliver Powell has left at least 4 points at the rim.
Edward from the outside has been so bad, they finally got a little penetration. Bracy gets it up and in.
That's his first bucket. It ties the game. Smart for three.
Push it, get it up the court.
Another three on the way. That one won't go. Days the rebound. Gets it to Waters. Long outlet. Oh, nice pass. Bigby Williams with
a type thing in the Penny Alex Lomax type rebuild.
Well, already it's made a difference in terms of tickets sold. They had 3,500 or so season tickets last year, and they're up to around close to 12,000 season tickets.
Well, it was hilarious yesterday in LSU Media Day. The first question all these players took was on their film room. There's still a chair that's Wade's chair. They don't touch, they don't sit in, and they are playing for Wade Sims, no doubt about it. No player doing that more than Skylar Mays, given his lifelong relationship with Sims.
Out of the corner. Edwards comes up with a loose basketball. Waters scoreless tonight. And Parks gets them both. Well, they need him. They don't have a whole lot of size, so they can keep Parks on the floor. Missed game one with an injury. Alley-oop works perfectly. Emmett now with 7 rebounds and 9 points. Trying to get it inside to him, and Waters has a chance to reset for a moment.
That's it.
Bigby Williams is now
love to get all 4 defenders above the free throw line and post up the smaller guard.
Yeah, Jones is 6'6". He was working on Waters, who's listed at 5'11". Here's Waters. Nice pass. No way. Yeah, after this one, LSU is going to be a Memphis fan. Hoping they have some great success.
I tell you, though, I mean, Will Wade is so fortunate to have a guy right in front of us, Tremont Waters. As the game gets close and you get down low, just the quarterback of the team to make the right play. There he is again. I mean,